Welcome to the Platform Playbook. In this video, I want to talk about the canvas. The canvas is an essential tool where you can bring in your ideas together. One big picture, everything on one slide. And the canvas has 5 fundamental building blocks. The first building block is really all about value proposition, value flow, and platform ecosystem. It's really about who is involved, what value flows do we have, and what's the overall value proposition which we deliver to the different market sides. Second, it's about value creation. The patterns are about value propositions as well as the operating model. So how do you create value? It's the space to capture the core ideas of the operating model in building block number 2. Then we have value capturing. Value capturing is all about monetization. So what monetization schemes, what revenue model do you have? Leverage the patterns to fill this building block of the canvas. And with the 3 building blocks, you have the business model. So you have the value proposition, you have value creation, and you also have value capturing revenue model. And 4 and 5 are now all about the how, business model innovation. Grow is about what challenges, what techniques do you use to overcome the chicken and egg problem. It's about scaling and applying scale patterns. Last but not least, manage is all about how do you manage your platform, what are core ideas, core patterns, core strategy, which you use to successfully manage your platform. So in essence, the canvas is directly aligned to the phases of the Navigator. Let's go in a little bit more concrete on the basis of an example. And the example is Airbnb. And you can see here the first field is really all about bringing the core idea of the platform together. We have Airbnb, the house owners are involved, and the travelers are involved, and you bring them together. House owners provide capacity, travelers give money to spend their time in houses of offered house owners. So in essence, you have the key players, you see the value exchange of the key players, and you also see the value propositions. So why should a house owner join? Why should a traveler join? So everything in quadrant 1 is about the essence of the players, of the platform, depicted here in the first quadrant. Below that, in the second quadrant, you find more informations about the value proposition, but also about the operating model. So Airbnb is about unlocking latent supply. It's about generating trust. And for sure, if you look at the operating model, it's a light marketplace. So leverage the patterns of the design phase and define value creation of your platform. If we move over to value capturing and monetization, then you can see that you can also apply our patterns here. So Airbnb is about revenue sharing. And it's also about indirect monetization, so they also apply ads. And partners are also involved. So it's a little bit more complex, but you can really leverage the platform once again, also define your basic fundamental revenue model. If we move over to grow, then you can see that also Airbnb applied the micro-market strategy, that they used also big bang, strong marketing efforts, and that they also even used platform injection on Craigslist, so also an opportunistic strategy which Airbnb used here to scale its platform. Last but not least, it's about manage. And you can see, and it's well known, that Airbnb carefully tracks its network effects and the site switching rate, right? Do we have positive effects? Still ongoing. In addition, It also has challenges with authorities, and it engages with authorities to still be able to provide a viable business model in the future, which is also aligned with the interest of cities and official authorities. So summing up, the canvas is a tool to bring all your ideas together across the different phases of the Navigator.